Now the next concept is the grouping of capacitor. As you have done, the resistances are in the series and parallel combination. In the same manner, you can connect the capacitors in the series and parallel combination. So here in this video I am going to explain you about the series combination first. So here these are the three capacitor parallel plate capacitors having different capacities C1, C2 and C3. Different capacities mean the storing charge ability will be different. Now the external source means battery or cell is connected to first plate, and the other end of the battery is connected to the last plate of the capacitor C3. So this arrangement is called the series combination, and this last plate is connected to the earth, because you all know very well that when the charge flows into the earth, then capacities will be more in the capacitor. Now in this condition, when the cell or battery is connected over here having the potential difference V, so the total potential difference of combination between this and this point is equal to what? V, that is the potential difference of battery. Charge flows from the battery to charge the first plate of the capacitor. Since they are connected in the series combination, so all the plates acquire the same charges, same amount of charge. This plate acquire the plus Q charge, so this plate will acquire minus Q charge. Similarly, this plate acquire plus Q charge, so this plate will acquire minus Q charge. Amount of charge will be same. So that we can say in the series combination, the charge flowing in the capacitor will be same. Okay, but capacities of the plates are different, capacities of the capacitor are different, so that the potential difference across the two plates of each capacitor will be different, that is V1, V2 and V3. So V will be equal to what? V1 plus V2 plus V3. So three capacitors are connected between 2 points. When capacitors are charged, then in series combination each capacitor gets same charge Q, as their potential difference across them are different due to the different capacitance of the capacitor. So we will write V1 is equal to Q by C1, because we have a formula Q is equal to C by V. So Q is equal to C into V. So from here V is equal to Q by C. So V1 is equal to Q upon C1, V2 is equal to Q by C2 and V3 is equal to Q by C3, because in series combination charge on each capacitor will be same. Now CS is the total capacitance of the combination. So we will write for the combination, total potential difference is equal to total charge flowing in the combination divided by total capacitance of the combination. So total potential drop across the combination is V, which is equal to the sum of V1, V2 plus V3. Substitute the value of V, V1, V2, V3 from these formulas over here. So you will be getting Q by CS, Q by C1 plus Q by C2 plus Q by C3. Take Q common from here, then Q and Q will be cancelled out. So you will be getting 1 upon CS is equal to 1 upon C1 plus 1 upon C2 plus 1 upon C3. So this is the formula of the net capacitance of the series combination of the capacitance. So you are observing it is just different from the resistance formula in the series and parallel combination. Okay, in series here you are getting in this kind of expression.